Now, along with being able to share your files is being able to comment back and forth. So let's take a look at how to comment in your Figma files. Now, you can do this in individual files. You can do it in projects. You can do it in teams, as long as you share it with somebody so they can view it in some way. It's either by, sharing when you're prototyping or sharing right here when you're editing your files. If you're working on your files and you've got a file open, in the file, you're going to see a little comment bubble. If you click Show Comments, it's going to show a comments pane on the right, and you can actually receive email notifications, or those that are involved in the commenting can receive email notifications. So if you come out here, if you want to leave a comment, you can simply come up to a frame, for instance, and click, and just type in something. I could say, let's add 2 more pics. Really cool thing. If you've, shared this with people, if they are sharing with the file, you can actually use an @ symbol and put in their name. So you can tag them directly, essentially, and they'll receive an email and all that kind of thing, and they can reply to this, so they'll know which one you're talking about, which comment you're referring to. So I'm just going to say add 2 more pics, and I'll post it. There's also little, if you look right here, in some cases, little smiley emoticons, things like that. I'll click post, and you're going to see, okay, there it is. I want to put another comment. Go for it. I don't have to, but I'm going to see a listing of comments over here on the right. Now, if I've shared this with people, so if I click on share, you're going to see that I've shared it with this person, Brian W. They can view it. Now, even viewing it, they don't have to be able to edit it. They can go in and comment as long as they've logged in with their Figma account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the link here, go over to another browser, and I'll show you what it looks like commenting back and forth. Okay, so I'm in another browser. I'm the other person. I'm this other Brian. And I open up this link that was sent to me. And if you look, I have to sign in to do something. It's not going to let me comment this way. So I'll click sign in and create account. I'll click sign in and sign in. All right, now, even though I can't edit anything really, I can still see the comments right up here. I'm actually going to see there's a little comment with a little notification right there. So if I click on that, I can see the comment right there. And if I come in here and click on this, you're going to see that I can sort of see what it's looking like over here. I'm going to actually reply to this comment. I'm going to say, no way. Bam, reply. And you're going to see 1 reply. Now, we can go back and forth this way if we want to. You can actually, once again, if you're sharing, you can actually see other people's cursors moving around and things like that. But doing this is an easy way to be able to track and see where all of the comments are. You can even move this little window out of the way if you don't want to see it, or put it down here or something like that. And if I click, and you can hide it, do all kinds of things. I'm going to add another comment here and say, remove this. And I'll say post. Okay, now I'll go back and I'm going to see the admin. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, so I'm the admin again. I'm going to go back and I can actually see that I've got a comment notification here. It's telling me I would actually receive an email typically if this was on, and I should be receiving emails now. But I can actually go in now and see, okay, well, there's that person's cursor. That's great, but I can see the comment they made. If I click on that, I can say remove this, and we can go back and forth. We can also do things like resolve comments. If you're done with a comment, maybe you've made the change, that kind of thing, you can click resolve. That's going to remove it from here and from the list. And if you want to see it, you can choose show resolve comments. And that way you will see the resolve comments down here, and you can see the sort of a trace of what was happening before. And you can actually see some of these comments are ghosted because they were resolved. Now, one last thing I want to mention here as far as commenting, this type of thing, you can come up to this icon and just at least one thing here. You're going to see multiplayer cursors. Multiplayer is this mode we've been in, basically, where you see multiple persons' cursors out here. You can turn that off if you really want to do that. So there are a lot of things we can do as far as being able to collaborate, also comment, to be able to talk back and forth, make changes, do the things that we need to do, and have a listing or a history of comments that we can go back to. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to start to export content.